water. Got it? What is the meaning for this word? Yes, drinkable water. Okay, potable water means drinkable water. Okay, spell the word P-O-T-A-B-L-E. Potable. W-A-T-E-R. Water. Okay, potable water. What's the meaning? Drinkable water. Okay, drinkable water. Have you got it? Okay. For example, the picnic area has toilets and potable water. Okay. If we want to go to a picnic, there we must need toilets and potable water, drinkable water. Have you got it? Potable water means drinkable water. Okay? Dear students, write many sentences by using this word. Okay? Potable water. That means drinkable water. Don't forget this. Okay? Let's jump into our lesson. Today in this class we are going to do some worksheets from our workbook. Okay? For that you need to take your workbook and pencil. Okay? Shall we start?
Students, take your workbook, page number 16. Worksheet number 3. Already we have completed question number A. Today, let's move on to question number B. Insert articles A, an or the in the blanks to complete the sentences. Here, they have given some sentences but some blanks also there. So, you have to fill that blanks with some articles. Okay? First, what are articles? A, an, and the. Am I right? A, and the are articles. First, where do you write a article? Where do you use? Yes, before consonant sounds and also singular noun. Before singular noun and consonant sounds, we have to use article A. Then, what about an? Yes, before singular noun. Okay, this also we can use before singular noun and also before vowel sounds. Okay, before vowel sounds we should add an article. Do you remember that? Yes. Then what about article the? We can use the for both singular as well as plural, but we have certain rules. Am I right? What are they? Before book's name, then before river's name, then mountains, we should use article the. Am I right? For some places, we should not add any article. Before names of a person, we should not add any article. Do you remember that? Okay. Shall we do this exercise? First one. These potatoes cost ₹10 kilogram. Kilogram. Which article you will use? A, an or the? Which you will use? These potatoes cost ₹10 for a kilogram. Very good. Okay, a kilogram. Okay, kilogram. Then number 2. Cynthia's uncle is electrician. Electrician. E is a vowel letter. Am I right? So before that, which article you will use? Yes, very good. An. Okay. Cynthia's uncle is an electrician. He wears dash uniform. Before uniform, which article will come? A or an or the? Usually, before vowel sound, we will use article an. Am I right? Okay. Actually, the word uniform begin with a vowel letter. Have you noticed? U. But the word uniform pronounced with a ya sound. Okay? Ya. Uniform. Uniform. Okay? Which is not a vowel sound. So, we should not use an. We should use a. A uniform. Okay? He wears a uniform. Cynthia's uncle is an electrician. He wears a uniform. Have you got it? Then, next one. Once the test is done, we have dash whole evening to go shopping. We have the whole, plural. Okay? So, the. Once the test is done, we have the whole evening to go shopping. Got it? Like this, you have to do the remaining also. Okay? I will share the answers later. Have you got it? Can you do this? Yes. Try to do this. Now, let's move on to next one. Okay? Worksheet 3, question number C. Page number 17. Change the highlighted singular nouns to plural. Rewrite the sentences and make changes where required. Okay? Change the highlighted singular nouns to plural. Rewrite the sentences and make changes where required. Here, they have given some highlighted words. Have you noticed? Yes. You have to change that nouns to plural. Okay? They are singular noun. You have to change that to plural noun. Okay? Then you have to rewrite the sentences. Okay? Because you have to make some changes. Okay? For example, first one. The house on sale was very expensive. Okay? The house on sale was very expensive. Here, what is the plural noun for house? Very good. Houses. Spell the word houses. H-O-U-S-E-S. Am I right? Okay. So, how do you write? The houses on sale. Here, was. Is it right? No. Okay. Was is wrong. Because when it was singular, we can use was. The house on sale was. But now it is plural. The houses. Have you noticed? So, we should write there where. Okay, what is the plural form for was? Where. Okay, the houses on sale were very expensive. Have you got it? You have to change the verb also. When you change the noun, you have to change the verb also. Have you got it? Then one more. Next one. The caterpillar turned into a butterfly. Here, caterpillar and butterfly, they have given like highlighted. So, how do you change? The caterpillars turned into A. Should we add A there? No need. Am I right? Because we are going to change the singular noun butterfly into plural butterflies. The caterpillars turned into butterflies. Okay? Like this, you have to change the remaining also. Okay? When you change the singular noun, you have to change the singular verb into plural verb also. Then, if there is A, no need to write A. Okay? When you write plural, no need to write A there. Have you got it? So, like this, remaining up to 8, you have to finish it. Okay, I will share the answers later. Then, let's move on to worksheet number 4, page number 18. Rewrite these sentences using the correct punctuation marks. Already, in our previous classes, we have learned punctuation. Do you remember that? Okay, what are punctuations? Yes, full stop, question mark, then exclamation mark. Do you remember that? Yes. You have to rewrite these sentences using the correct punctuation. Okay. First one. Where do you use full stop? Yes, at the end of normal sentences. Am I right? Statement. Simple sentences. We have to use the punctuation full stop. Then, where do you use question mark? Yes, question sentences. Am I right? At the end of question sentences, it may be WH question or yes or no question. At the end of this, you have to give question mark. Okay? Then, where do you put exclamation mark? Yes. Emotional sentences. That means sudden surprise, feelings, then happiness, sad. These things we can use exclamation mark. Right? At the end of that sentences, we can use exclamation mark. And also, for strict command also we can use exclamation mark. Okay. Now, can you write this? Okay. First one, run, commanded the officer. Which punctuation you will give? Run. Afterwards, you should give an exclamation mark. Commanded the officer. At the end, full stop. Here, we used the exclamation mark. Why did we use? Yes, because it's a strict command. Okay, run. Afterwards, give an exclamation mark. Okay, then commanded the officer. At the end, full stop. Okay, strict command. For that, we should use exclamation mark. Okay, then number 2. Do you like watching horror movies? What sentence is this? Very good. Question sentence. So, which punctuation we should give? Yes, question mark. Okay. Do you like watching horror movies? At the end, we should give a question mark. Have you got it? Like this, you have to finish up to 8. Okay. Try to finish this. I will share the answers later. Then you can verify that. Okay. Then, let's move on to worksheet number 5, page number 19. You will be visiting a hill station for 3 days with your family. Write an itinerary for all the 3 days. Okay? Here, you have to imagine you will be visiting a hill station for 3 days. Okay? For how many days? 3 days. With whom? With your family. Okay. You are going to write an itinerary for all the 3 days. Okay. That means you are going to write the places you want to visit, then the time of visit and the mode of transport. Okay. Where you want to visit, then which time you will visit, that also you should mention. Then what mode of transport you use. Okay, that means vehicle. Which vehicle you use to travel. Okay, these are the things you have to add in that itinerary. Have you got it? Here they have given some boxes. Have you noticed? Day 1, day 2, then day 3. Okay, so day 1, which place you arrived first. Okay, where did you reach first? Then next, where you want to go. Then where did you stay? What time you went there? What time you have to go to another place? Everything you can write there. Okay. So they have given plenty of spaces. Okay. So you can write many things. Got it? Day 1, day 2, day 3. Try to write this. Okay. But keep in mind, the itinerary will have details about the places you want to visit, the time of visit, and the mode of transport. Okay, it should be there. Got it? Okay. Now, let's move on to worksheet number 6. Trace the path from Sanvi's house to the amusement park. Listen to the directions and color each building. Here for this, I will play an audio. You have to listen the audio carefully and trace the path from Sanvi's house to the amusement park. Okay? You have to listen the directions and you are going to color each building. Okay? Shall we listen? Yes.
Trace the path from Sanvi's house to the amusement park. Listen to directions and color each building.
Sanvi leaves her house and walks east towards the city court. She takes a right from there and heads south till she reaches Children's Park on her left. From there, she heads west towards Metro Drive and takes a left. Sanvi heads south and takes a left from the Cineplex and heads east. She passes the private property and central school and continues east. She reaches the amusement park just after she crosses Children's Park.
Have you listened to the audio? Yes. Now, you are going to trace the path from Sanvi's house to the amusement park. Okay? Trace it first. Then, you are going to color each building according to that direction. Okay? Do it. Then, let's move on to question number B. Imagine you are Sanvi and you are planning to spend your Sunday with friends at the amusement park. Talk to your partner about your plan. Okay? This is a group activity. So, we can do this in our Zoom interactive session. Okay? You are Sanvi. Okay, imagine you are Sanvi now. Okay, you are planning to spend your Sunday with your friends at where? Amusement park. Okay, so you are going to talk to your partner about your plan. Okay, what are the things you want to talk? What time you plan to leave for the park? Okay, what time you leave? Then what you plan to do at the amusement park. Okay, what you will do at amusement park. You will play, then run, then you will have some snacks, then ice cream. Like that you can write. You can say. Okay. Then how many friends you will go with. Okay. How many of you are going to amusement park. That also you can talk. You can plan. Okay. Then your favorite ride at the amusement park. Okay, which is your favorite ride? Horse ride. Like that you can say. Your favorite ride at the amusement park. Okay, you can use some phrases like this. I'm planning to spend this Sunday at amusement park with some friends. I'm excited about that outing. Like that you can talk. Okay, think about this. Then write your points in your notebook. We will discuss this in our Zoom interactive session. Okay?